education, in entrepreneurship, in health and in public management, as you will notice, are cutting edge globally, and they are quite relevant across the world and are designed to prepare our students for real-world challenges. Whether you want to work for government, whether you want to work for a global brand, start your own business, or make a difference in your community, we will help you get there. That's why we're here. We'll help you with the skills necessary for you to achieve what you want to achieve. We'll help you gain confidence and develop confidence along the areas of your growth. And we're here to support you because you will need support. You can't do it all by yourself. And yes, we're proud to offer value for money. Quality education shouldn't be out of reach in terms of financially. It should be accessible. And so it should also be empowering. It should also be life-changing. My colleagues in the breakout room will tell you more about our Black Friday special. We have 10% discount across all programs and qualifications. So please do inquire when we go into breakout rooms later. I will tell you more about how we're going to do that. But just to mention that we have implemented that Black Friday special of 10% discount. So as we explore this morning, please meet our faculty, my colleagues. Please meet our student recruitment teams, some of whom you may have met already. Find them in these different breakout rooms as you join, the schools that you want to be part of. And I want to just ask you to picture yourself already a graduate. Picture yourself having graduated from the Genesis, thriving in your career, doing very well, and becoming the best version of yourself. But that journey will start now. It will start with a decision that we're here to help you make. So I really just want to welcome you with those few words. Welcome to Genesis, and we hope to share what you want to hear. And please do ask us questions when we go into those breakout sessions. My colleagues are there, will be there waiting for you, ready to engage with you and show you who we are and what we're about. And we'll give you snippets of what you encounter in class. Right now, I want to call upon our special guest that I mentioned earlier on. I'm sure he's here by now. He's not new to the Genesis proverb. He's going to be talking to us shortly. Just to give you a sense of who Proverb is. He's a seasoned entertainment professional with over a decade of experience as a host of South African Idols, a co-executive producer, posting over 20 years in television and radio. He's a BBA and graduate as well as a current MBA candidate. He brings a unique blend of academic excellence and the real-world industry experience. He's an accomplished musician with 10 years in the career of music, boasting 5 albums in these 10 years, a DVD and numerous collaborations, established a successful entertainment business in 2009, recognized as a corporate speaker, influencer, philanthropist, sought after event host and MC. He's a proven business acumen. It speaks for itself. He's part of business and director, board member, skilled in property investment, portfolio management, and he's published a book. I think not the only book, the book of Proverbs. I think there's another book, Proverbs, that you recently published. Notable accolades include the Hustler of the Year Award 2015, Best of the Year 2019, U Spectacular Award for Favorite TV Presenter 2017, Prism Gold Presidential Award for Media Personality of the Year 2022, and Hope Givers Foundation Legend Award 2024. An ambitious individual with great sense of style and appeal that intrigues brands and consumers to want to associate with. That's Proverb in short, and I want to welcome you, Proverb, to please speak to us this morning.
Good morning, Dr. Sbongiseni. Can you hear me? And thank you so much for that very kind intro.
Welcome, sir. I can hear and see you. Welcome.
Wonderful. And please allow me to extend my good mornings as well to all of my colleagues, peers, friends that are joining me online as well from across various corners of the globe. It's indeed a privilege to be getting an opportunity to address you this morning. As Dr. Sbongiseni has correctly said, I am currently and still enjoying my time at Regenesis Business School, currently doing my master's in business administration. And I'll have you know, I've got 2 exams to go, and then it's hopefully in the bag. And God willing, I hope to pursue my DBA with Regenesis. But please allow me to start at the beginning, if I may. You know, Dr. Sbongiseni used adjectives like exciting, you know, anxious, all of the above, which I think we all are at the very beginnings of our academic pursuits. So for mine, I started, as Dr. Sbongiseni has mentioned in my profile and very kind introduction, as an entertainer. You know, after completing my high school, I came up to Johannesburg with heart's desires, the wide eyes of trying to pursue a career in entertainment, which I did. It started out in television as a television presenter. I don't know if some of you would remember when Channel O had continuity presenters. That's where I started. We're talking now back in 2003. What suffered was my academic interests. As I came up to Johannesburg to study, I attempted IT, information technology, which of course I did not do well at all, because my interests were very much scattered, and entertainment was my heart's desire. The following year, I tried computer science at Midrand University, which is now Graduate Institute, and that went even worse. You know, I didn't even make it to the exams. And then the following year, my mom offered me an opportunity to do sound engineering. And that's when I kind of began to thrive, because it was last offer on the table. And, you know, the threat from my family was, if I'm not to take advantage of these opportunities, they are now going to strip them away and, you know, redirect them to my siblings, understandably so. So I began to do well as sound engineering. But then my career was also beginning to take off in television. I started off, as mentioned, on Channel O. Went on to do a stint on Jam Alley, which was another show from back in the day. And then, of course, I went on to Survivor and South African Idols in 2010, the position I held until for 14 seasons. But I was also co-executive producer there. In that time, I also began to serve on boards and explore a more corporate career, starting with property. You know, investing in a modest property portfolio, but also serving on boards of Flight Center, as well as on the South African Music Rights Organization. But the most critical point and part of my career was when I decided to actively pursue formal education. So when I engaged with Regenesis Business School, my hopes and desires at the time were to go straight into an MBA. Of course, I was humbled and told that my experience and academic achievements up to that point were not sufficient. So the guidance was I was to begin my academic career from the very beginning, and advised to begin with a Bachelor's of Business Administration. This was both daunting, humbling, but it was also so opportune for me to really explore my own potential, number one, but also really open my horizon in terms of what the prospects would then be once I completed. So I embarked on it for 3 years. And I do need to move right at this point to mention what was most appealing about Regenesis Business School was how they were able to accommodate my schedule, which is very unpredictable, can change at a moment's notice. So I was able to do my studies online. The classes were recorded as they were happening live, so that if one was not able to attend, you're able to revisit at a time that is most convenient to you. So for me, it was the flexibility, it was the willingness to accommodate, knowing that we live in the real world. You know, some of us either work or we have other interests, or we're doing multiple things at any one go to supplement, if not our fees, but also, just our livelihoods. So I appreciated the flexibility, how they were able to accommodate me, but also the support. Because as somebody who had not done much studying up until this point, you can imagine it was a little bit of a foreign territory. The techniques were new to me, the sightings and just being able to complete the assignments and the how-tos. So having direct access, to the leadership, the staff and the team and the lecturers, I was able to also enjoy additional support on top of it. And you will not believe it. And I share my results and story proudly. But I not only passed, but really excelled. And you can imagine how this fueled me to want to keep going, and really just, fueled my desire to continue. So, because the initial dream was always to pursue an MBA, I then used my BBA after completing, of course, my experience in leadership and having served on boards and being able to get letters from the various chairperson of the committees I was on. I was then able to put together a portfolio to motivate, which was then submitted as part of my RPL, which is a recognition of prior learning. So together with all of those various interviews and submissions and even an exam, I was then eligible to finally do my master's. So my master's I started last year, 2024. Again, very life-changing, not only from an academic point of view, but also something very interesting was offered in there, and that was the personal mastery course. And Dr. Spongiseni alluded to it when he spoke of, your EQ being bolstered as well, your PQ, your professional quotient, your SQ, your spiritual quotient, and all the various quotients. And I'll tell you, not only did these sort of open my mind even broader beyond just academics, but also in preparing me to be an empathetic leader. And Dr. Zwongsen, I hope you don't mind if I keep referring to you, but you also alluded to my second book. And I want to tell you, it was inspired by this personal mastery course, which went over and above academic pursuits. So this would then be my second book. I don't know if you can see it all. It's called To Health With It. I'm trying to angle it so that the reflection there. So to Health With It speaks of one's physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, occupational health, the family health, social health, all of which, if you realize, are just different wordings for what was otherwise inspired by my personal mastery development course. So I was then able to sort of think about life holistically, to think about who I am as a person. And that's again the beauty of Regenesis, because it is future proofing us and preparing us for the world of the future, where it's no longer just your academic prowess that'll sort of expose you to opportunities, but it's who you are as a person, who you are as a leader. And I was even more excited to see how they're venturing into the world of artificial intelligence as well, because we all know technology is just reshaping the world, and gone are the days where we can just have our qualification, enter the business market. But now we have to prepare for unpredictable world that comes with so many changes, and Regenesis empowers us accordingly. So cut the long story short, I am now in my final year of my Masters of Business Administration, left with 2 exams, and then I will finally have my Masters. And God willing, I genuinely, Dr. Spongiseni, I keep saying this repeatedly, hope to pursue my DBA, which I have now developed the temperament for. I've now got my momentum, and I genuinely want to keep going. And the ends of it all is not because I'm not fulfilled in my entertainment journey, which I genuinely am. I've been doing that for many years. But I also realize how brutal of an industry it is. I'm sure many of you have seen many of our grades coming on social media platforms because they've either reached their sell-by date or they are now out of the market, or there's somebody younger, better, cheaper who can do what you do and replace you. We are incredibly dispensable. So I have decided to empower myself by giving myself something that cannot be taken away from me, something that I can constantly build on and add on, and that is my education. And for me, Regenesis Education has been the place where I've been able to thrive, to develop, to become a different person, the way I think, the way I see the world, the way I engage, the opportunities that I'm exposed to, how I'm able to pivot, to position myself, to leverage. All of these things are the tools that I've benefited and enjoyed as a result of engaging with Regenesis Education. So, my good friends, my plea to you is, if you want to think differently, if you want to empower yourself, if you want to position yourself better, to leverage the future, to take advantage, to be relevant, to be exportable, then Regenesis Education is definitely the place for you. Trust me. I say this because I have enjoyed the benefits. I have seen it in my life. I have seen what it's done for me. So I'm not saying this out of obligation. I'm saying this because, the more you sort of get exposed, the more you want to expose others. So this is me saying, I have seen the promised land and I would like to show it to you as well. So trust me when I say embark on this journey with Regenesis Education. For those few words, my good friends, I say thank you so much. Dr. Sibongiseni, thank you again so much for the opportunity. As always, I'm always happy to field any questions if there are any. So I will stick around as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Proverb. Always very inspiring. And I hope you heard what Proverb said. I was just taking notes as you were talking. You dreamt. Your dream was to. So it's very important for us to dream, have these dreams and work towards them. And now that you're going to be getting your MBA soon, there is another thing. And keep on dreaming. And I'm sure that's very inspiring for people who are listening to the story. 2 more exams, and we wish you well in that regard. And what's also quite important is the support element. I mean, you can't do it all by yourself. You need a proper support structure, either here within our environment, academically, administratively, but socially. You also need to have that in place. So we need to get you to think along those lines as well. This is a life-changing, journey, and you've heard it from the man himself, who's told us how this has changed his life, and thanks, Robert, for sharing a bit of yourself there. And the concept of future proofing, you touched on something very important, which we have on agenda this morning, AI and all of that, because the future is uncertain. And all of us, we do not know exactly what the future holds. We can predict, we can to some extent have an idea, but we need to think about how we future proof our students as Regenesis. So stick around and hear what my colleagues have to say about that. The holistic approach to life, again, that's something we pick on, and that's what we believe sets us apart, as I said earlier on, and has just now been confirmed. So thank you so much, Robert. There's a lot that one can reflect on in terms of what you said, but thank you for bringing a real life experience to what we are talking about. And there are many more, but thank you for being brave and to share the stories, and all the best with everything that you do. We always really truly appreciate you in this regard. So colleagues, feel free to type on the chat if you have any question, comments, and there will be, my colleagues are here. They will respond to you. And Prophet himself, if he's still around, he may also be able to respond to some of your questions. Okay, now let me also just give you a sense of what's going to come next. I will be calling on the stage or to talk to us 2 gentlemen from Regenesis, and that would be our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Kartik Shagal. See is here, as well as Mr. Harsha Rao. These 2 gentlemen are going to talk about something that Prophet mentioned, AI. So Regenesis also is establishing a school of AI, and so you will hear more about what we are up to. But in short, we are incorporating artificial intelligence into the Genesis curriculum across all the schools, across all the programs. And to tell us more and just to excite us about this AI journey within Genesis, my colleagues will come on board and just give us a presentation on what's that going to look like. After they've given us that, about 15 minutes or so, I will then tell you where you need to go to engage with the specific schools that you have interest in. So, without any delay, I want to call upon Harsharao and Shagal. Uh,
Yeah, hi. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's great to be here. Thank you so much for taking out the time on a Saturday. And thank you for the opportunity to speak about this exciting topic called AI. I have Harsha Rao with me. I will introduce him in due time. So I'm the CMO here. I joined recently, but on an exciting journey. So let's get going on what AI can do, what all we are doing. So AI, as you know, it has changed everyone's life. So that is where we are uh, uh, going to take you to. Just a second. Give me a minute. I'll share it. Can you see my screen? Someone tell me.
Not yet.
Not yet. No Karthik.
Whilst Katik is sharing, please feel free to type your questions, comments, and my colleagues are here to respond to that. We have a Q&A and a chat. Please feel free to ask or comment there.
You can see it now?
Screen now, you can see.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, great. Great, that worked. Generally, technology does do this to you. Sometimes it doesn't work when you want it to. So, yeah, welcome to this brief presentation on AI and how it is changing your life, our life, everyone's life. So, I say this is the best time to be a student. I remember very well when I was a student and how difficult it was or how tough it was to do everything we need to do in such a short duration of time. You have classes the entire day, and then rest of the time you have assignments, case studies, projects, right? So that is where AI comes into the picture. So at Regencies, we are institutionalizing and adopting it everywhere that we can. So just to showcase how it is done, right? So it is about studying smarter, not harder. So this is your current stage, and somehow it mirrors what you're going to do in future also after you graduate from Regenesis, after you're done with your course and join your jobs, because there also it is going to be about working smart. So that is where the world has shifted from. It was all about hard work, discipline earlier. Right now, it is all about knowing how to use AI and how to be smarter about it and do your job really well at the same time. So, for example, if we take us who are employees and working professionals, and few of you are, and then students, what do they generally do, and what are needed for this? What are the general jobs that they do in their life, and what we do also? For example, we do writing and research as a student also and as a working professional also. So we have to complete our assignments. We have to develop strong arguments and communicate complex ideas with everyone in your class, teachers and professors. Then you need to use video, animation, and all the other forms of AV media that to help express what you want to see. Then it's about reading all the case studies, reading reports, and analyzing them and deriving meaningful insights from them. So you'll get a case study about, let's say you're doing an MBA or BBA, you'll get a case study about a brand, and how do you evaluate it? Or if you're in law, you'll get a case study about a case, a very big case that had happened somewhere, and how do you see it? What is your point of view? What are the learnings from it? So that is one more thing that you will do, which we also do right now. And then you will make a lot of presentations like I have done this, you will also be doing, and everyone will be making a lot of presentations in your student life as well as working as a working professional. Earlier, it used to take a lot of time. I will show it to you how we do it now quickly. And then we create posters, diagrams, infographics to communicate our ideas, our thoughts, our what we want to express. All that we use it in student life also and right now also. So it's something that going to transcend your age from now on. Anyone from your youngest amongst you to the oldest amongst all of us is going to use this, and all of this will be there throughout the life, and we can't escape it somewhere or the other. So how we apply AI for this is the idea. So for example, starting with the first one, which is the first important part of any student, that is writing and assignments and research excellence. So we have so many assistants right now that we can use. Now, the most famous one is ChatGPT, but there are much better agents coming out, much better GPTs coming out, like Elicit, Grammarly, Quillbot for different things like editing and refinement can be done using Quillbot and Grammarly directly. You need not do it on your own. It takes a lot of time to refine. For example, you can use Perplexity and Elicit to research about any topic that you want, and then put them all in a proper process, a proper flow. You can use Notion AI or Copilot that you have on your Microsoft laptop. So just a small glimpse on how I did it. Let's say, for example, if you're going to do LLB with Regenesis, for example, which is one of our biggest courses, there is a topic called Roman law. So this is Claude, one of the GPTs, and you ask it, I need to write a paper on Roman law in Africa. Can you create an outline for it? Can you share an outline for the same? And it will just take hardly a few seconds, and then it gives you a proper outline, and it will help you, structure your thoughts and work your way through all of it. So after this, it asks, there are other suggestions like, do you want to elaborate any particular section? I said, no. Can you share some papers that are already written on Roman law? So this will help me get some references also. So instead of just going and Googling and reading everything, it will give you the best ones. It is doing it for you. So it is just, and these are the top 3-4 it is suggesting. Now you have a background work done for you. You just need to now consume this and evaluate this. For that also, the other tools that I will showcase. So this is where I think it becomes so easy in writing or researching the topic that you want to write anything about. Right? After this, now the other thing that you do is you get case studies. You'll get a lot of reports and case studies and PDF documents or any document, and you will be asked to evaluate it and tell your thoughts about it. For example, brand case studies or a law case study, as I said. So right now, that used to earlier take you reading it, highlighting it, and then making notes from it and reading it again to just be sure, and refining the thoughts and everything. Right now, you just need to upload the document and ask questions. For example, this is called askyourpdf.com. It is an AI tool, Ask Your PDF. So I just uploaded our MBA brochure, which is one of our biggest courses also. I just uploaded our MBA brochure. Now I can discuss as if I'm talking to a person about anything in that brochure. So first it gave me a summary. It is giving me a summary on the left, if you notice. It gave me a summary, and there are other possible questions it is saying you can ask. So I asked a very basic question, what is this about? What is this document about? So it just told me, again, summarizing what I need to know quickly. Instead of going through a 20-page thing, it has given a short summary of what it is about. Isn't it this brilliant? Like, it just keeps on coming. And then I asked about if there are any alumni benefits, right? I'll ask now, if you notice, are there, alumni benefit, network benefits. So now it has to again go into the document and tell us all this. So it will tell us that also. Okay. So this is one way of analyzing any PDF. It can be 100 pages, 1000 pages. This is a 20 pager, but it's a different thing. But you can just give any case study, any report, anything, PDF document or Word document, you can just upload it, and you can ask all the questions that you want. You need not read it also. Now after this, now that is the written medium. Now let's go to the visual medium. These are videos. So there are different type of videos that can be made. They can be animated, or you can make an AI avatar of yourself rather than shooting again and again. You can make an avatar, AI avatar of someone or yourself, and make multiple videos. I'll showcase that to you. Then again, you can use text to video. You can type something and you will get a video for the same. And then you can get multiple voiceovers also with the with AI. So for example, let me show you one of the latest videos that we had made.
Earn globally recognized MBA degree from the Genesis Business School and aim for higher job roles. Admissions are open. Apply now.
This one and the next.
This Black Friday, invest in education with Regenesis. Save up to 10,000 Rand on all programs. Hurry this, offer ends soon. Enroll now.
Now, can you believe these two videos are completely AI generated? We just wrote a prompt that we want someone standing like this, wearing this, and in front of a building like this. That is our building, and we want them to say this. We can just fine tune it, and within 10 minutes we got this video. So it's so easy to make videos that are highly effective in what you want to communicate, and they will reach far also. And one more example.
Everyone, exciting news. The Regenesis Virtual Open Day is happening on 15th November at 10 a.m. SAST. This year, you'll be part of an interactive learning session on AI in education and see how artificial intelligence is shaping a smarter way to learn.
That is what we are doing right now. So this video, if you notice, is a mix of some other stock footage that we have found and then AI generated video footage. So we have put them both together and we got this video done within an hour, I think. So earlier, if a human sits and starts making this video, it would have taken at least half a day to 1 day. We are done with half an hour to 1 hour. We have made this video and we have put it everywhere and sent it to all of you guys. So this is something else. Then now you see these 3 videos, this guy. So now what we have done is we have not shot these 3 videos separately. These 3 videos are made from a single footage that we shot of him saying some pre-defined words. He says that, and he gives the consent also in video, saying that we are allowed to use his video to make this content. And then we created these videos on the go just by uploading. Now look at his lip movement. Lip movement. What he says will exactly be shown in his lip movement also. Depends on what he says. It doesn't matter what he says.
The work you do in 8 hours will soon be done in 2 hours by someone who knows how to use generative AI efficiently. Organizations are now realizing that generative AI is not just a tech trend, it's becoming the backbone of how modern work gets done. Top MNCs like Tata Consultancy Services and Infosys report that 89%...
So now that is one video. Now let's see the second one.
You won't realize how replaceable you are until you meet someone using Gen AI to do your job better, faster, and more efficiently. Right now, 90% of businesses are integrating AI into their operations. Major companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI are investing billions of dollars in it.
Then now the third video.
Here are 3 resources that you definitely need as a cybersecurity analyst. First is MITRE ATT&CK. MITRE ATT&CK is a 100% free global knowledge base of...
So the 3 topics have nothing to do with each other, but the footage is just made from AI through one of the video AI tools called Synthesia. So we have made this video within 5 to 10 minutes, just that the initial shooting has to be done, and then you have his AI avatar. You can use it to sell your product or communicate your ideas or send personalized communication. Let's say you have 10 different customers and you want to send personalized message to each of them. You can just upload the message to, let's say, hi Karthik, hi Mayank, hi Rajat, like that. You can customize it and all these videos can be sent like that. So now it changes the way you are doing your business or you're doing your work. Or as a student also, you can use this to create multiple videos in what you do.
The work you do.
So now video is done. Now for the toughest part, the presentations, which will be multiple or many in your student life. Earlier, it used to take all-nighters to make presentations. Now it doesn't need to take. For example, this presentation, if you notice, bottom right corner, it says made with Gamma. This presentation of mine, I just put the outline and then Gamma is the tool. Great. So it does help you with creating the presentation, including the visuals. It has changed the content also and refined it and wrote it better. Flow also, point wise, everything it changes. For example, I'll just show an example quickly. So now, first of all, there is a brand called Mokobara. It's a luggage brand in India. So first I went to ChatGPT. I just asked a simple question. What is brand positioning of Mokobara? That's all I asked. It has given me all the content. For example, it gave me what do they stand for, who they are, target audience, market segment, so on and so forth. It went on. Everything is there, right? It has given vision, mission, psychographic profile, everything. So ChatGPT has done its magic. Now after this, I go to Gamma. This is Gamma. This is the AI tool that helps make presentations. So now I go here. I'm pasting. I'm importing the Word document that I made about Mukobara, and I say created. It asks me should I generate condense or anything. Then I can pick a theme. It's so easy. There are so many. Look at the number of design layouts and different color themes that you can pick. I picked one that I thought, yeah, this looks good. So I just picked it and I click. I see if it is all fine. Click check, and then I click generate. Now look at the way this is real time. This is happening real time. This is not edited. This is just AI is just doing it. Slides with images with proper sequencing. Right? So it will go on like that till it ends the end. It reaches. I made 10 slide presentation. I wanted to keep it short, but cover everything. Board competition done. Now, if I don't like any slide, let's say I want to make. Let's go down. Let's say I want to make it more visual. I can go here and say make this more visual. It has changed the layout. For example, it was like this. It has become like this. For example, in this slide, I want to add an image. So it will take the what you have written. Based on that, it will create an image. It created an image that is like completely about what I've written. So it just goes on to show what are the possibilities. It's endless. You can just make amazing presentations. They need not look all the same. Generally, presentations of students, they all look the same because of templates in Microsoft PowerPoint are very limited. But this gives you so much freedom and expression. I mean, it becomes you. It becomes highly personalized. So this is Gamma, one of my favorite tabs. Then image creation. I know everyone creates image, but how image creation with a purpose, with a meaning, with something messaging can be done. I just wanted to show there are many apps for this. Even Gemini does, FreePic, Adobe has one. Then there is ChatGPT. ChatGPT also does, but it's not so great. But there are few. Then there are specialized visuals like Mind the Graph and Figma. They use infographic also. We can create infographics through them. So for example, this is Gemini. This is a prompt I wrote. I just pasted it to save time. Now I've written the prompt and I press enter. And there it is. Now this image on its own doesn't say much. Now see what we have done with a similar image. We put it on a creative and put it on social media. That's how quickly something can be done. So now this image is so, if I were to look for an image like this, if I Google it also, I won't find it. Likewise, other images. Let's say we wanted to show time is running out to get your degree. Black Friday offer is going on where you save up to 10,000 Rand. So we wanted to show time is running out and you're saving money to get a degree. We wanted a creative. This was all created using AI. Now something like this, I wouldn't think of it to find anywhere. We wanted someone standing like this outside our building and everything for our LLB creative. So now it's very difficult. We have to do shoots like this. It will cost lots and millions of rupees. Right now, can just be done by entering the right prompt in the right tool. So there are other tools also. For example, infographics. If you write something and if you want to put it in the right format also, let's say these are the tools for students in South Africa. These are the AI tools. I just did a quick thing on ChatGPT. After I search, it gives me a list. Let's say, for example, this list, I want to put it in a proper infographic. I paste it in this app, AI tool called Napkin AI. It's literally called Napkin AI. It will give you all these formats of infographics. I can pick and choose whichever format I want. There are so many options, right? I use this one because it just shows different type of tools that there are. So the possibilities are endless. It's amazing. So the thing is, the tools, as I showed, there are many, but I showed only 5, 6. That's not the end of it. If you really want to go down that rabbit hole, there are many tools like this. These are top 50 only. Actually, if I start making lists, it will be much longer. This is for writing, assignments, essays, and research. You have so many PowerPoint presentation design, document design you can use. Then there is for studying, then there is for image creation and videos. So just to showcase the possibilities that we have with AI, and they all fit in various things. You will get subscriptions, you will get access to all this. And now using this, it's not just about knowing them, it's about using them when you are studying or when you are doing your course or in your future when you join your jobs. So using them should become a part of your the way of your working. It can't be forced, it has to come naturally to you, that I will do it smarter, I will not do it the old way, I will do it the new way, so that I do it better, smarter, faster, better than others, and I stand out and I do much better than others. It's a competitive world out there. So it is important that you do better than everyone else. So these are the number of possibilities that you have, and this is what we are doing in with our School of AI. And the man who is leading this is Mr. Hasharao. So he is the head of School of AI. So with 21 years of technology industry experience, he has direct 13 years experience in AI research and development. He has worked across countries like US, Singapore, and in industries like healthcare, banking, finance, and manufacturing. So his experience will go a long way in knowing how to apply AI and what are the right way of using it and what is the best way of using it. And there's no other person better suited to do something like this. And he is heading our School of AI and he's online here with us. So the future is here. This is. I just want to part with something like this. The future is here. AI isn't replacing you. People think that AI is going to replace them. No, it's not going to. It's going to amplify your potential and creativity. Your ideas and thoughts, when they are enhanced by AI, they become much more impactful, much more professional and persuasive. So right now is the best time, under the leadership of someone like Mr. Hasharao, and the entire culture at Regencies right now is AI led. So it's truly the best time to be a student at Regencies. I truly wish all this was there around 15, 20 years ago when I was a student, when we did it the tough way. But nevertheless, it's good to be part of it right now. And I wish all of you the best.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kartik. I'm not sure if Masha is going to say something as well or not.
Yes, thank you, Zibo. And thank you, Karthik. Karthik, it was awesome. Basically, as far as AI is concerned, as you said, many of us will have a fear of AI. Is it going to replace me, or is it going to enhance me? I would say, believe me, from my experience of having worked with AI for 13 years, it has only led to the growth of me, and in terms of everything, in terms of knowledge, in terms of my career development, in terms of monetary benefits. So I've been able to gain a lot out of AI. So if anybody here, for that matter, have any doubts about AI, believe me, it is only going to enhance us, grow us, and take us to a greater heights. So that's my message. And Karthik, you showed many tools which are very, very useful, very productive. In older days, as you said, the presentations which we used to create used to take days and hours together. Now you said you are able to do that within few minutes and 1 or 2 hours. That's awesome. That's the productivity level that we're talking of today. And believe me, the students here and future learners, that is what you all will be doing in your future. So you are not only going to create more and more and more, but also in less time. So that's wonderful way we need to use AI, grow ourselves, and also learn more. And along with that, we need to educate others also to adopt AI and to grow with AI. That's my message for all of us.
Thank you so much, Harsha. Up to you, Sivo. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much, Karthik and Harsha. Really, truly appreciate what you've just shared with us. This is indeed a game changer. You've whet our appetite now, so all our students will have access to this. We will have classes where our students get taught how to,
Yes.
all these tools, and so it just gives us the advantage, gives our students really that added advantage. I mean, we mentioned three things that we're going to realize as a result of this. We're going to work better, we're going to work smarter, we're going to work faster.
Yes.
Thought we really will be, our students and graduates will be competing at the level that competition does not even know exists. So it just takes you to the next level. So thank you so much. I really truly appreciate it. Thanks, gentlemen. So up next is an interactive segment of our open day. I will now be asking you to join the breakout rooms. But first, before you go, let me just tell you what's going to happen. Our breakout rooms will be open now. The virtual rooms will be opened as I speak, but don't immediately go until I say you can go. In those breakout rooms or virtual rooms, you will find, the school that you are looking for. It could be School of Economics, could be School of Education, School of Health, School of Entrepreneurship. You will find our colleagues there. But let me just tell you who you will find in the School of Technology. There will be a virtual room called School of Technology. So if you are interested in a qualification offered in that school, you will find the head of the school there, Dr. Rajashri Yalgi. You can also just put your camera on here, Rajashri, if you can. So that's the colleague of mine that you will find in the School of Technology who's heading up that school to tell you all about what the school has to offer. There will also be other academics joining here, and as well as our student recruitment colleagues who will be there as well. In the School of Law, we will find Advocate Kevin Malunga, who will be the person talking to you about what the school has to offer, the LLB, and please do engage with him. He will also be whetting your appetite in as far as that qualification, what will be happening within that school. Next would be in the School of the Business School undergraduate programs. You will find my colleague Luyanda Mjoki, who will talk to you about the BBA and BBA Retail, that is Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Business Administration and Retail Management, as well as the certificate programs. He will talk to you about that, but not only talk about the qualifications, they will just give you a sense of what you are going to experience when you enroll, when you are part of us as a student. In the School of Public Management, you will find the head of that school, Mr. Trevor Noah Zube, who will also be joined with his colleagues, and they will be taking you through what the school has to offer. They will be sharing with you and just giving you a sense, a snippet of what the school has to offer and how you will experience, interacting and engaging within that school. And they will be talking also about the Master of Public Management as well as the Postgraduate Diploma in Public Management. Okay, they will be joined by our student recruitment colleagues. In the School of Economics, we have the School of Economics led by Mr. Ron Borges, who is here leading that school. Again, we'll do the same. We'll share with you what qualifications are offered within that school and give you a sense of what you will experience. In the School of Education, one of our newest schools is Ms. Kamala Pada, who again will be joined by colleagues in that school. They will tell you all about what's there to offer and also just whet your appetite. Again, the School of Entrepreneurship will be represented by Ms. Nandipa Madadasana. Very exciting activities in that school. Please, if you are keen on that, please join. and engage with Nandipa over there. I'm sure also she will be joined by colleagues, from the student recruitment and academics as well. In the School of Health, we have Dr. Rowan Govender. This is the newest school. Dr. Rowan Govender, you will find it a joy engaging and interacting with him. A lot of wisdom, a lot of experience to share with you, and plans that he has talked to us about, and it will give you a sense of what the school has to offer. In the business school post-grad programs, I know some of you are interested in those who have been inquiring. You will find Dr. Kenel Skutsie, who will tell you all about the postgraduate diploma in digital marketing, as well as Dr. Shaista Fatima, who will be looking at the postgraduate diploma in project management. Dr. Rajesh Sharma will be the person talking about the MBA, the Master of Business Administration, as well as Dr. Nelly Chilufya Pinero, who will also be talking about the Doctor of Business Management. So my colleagues are ready and are in those rooms. They are probably making their way to those rooms. And as I look at the bottom right of the screen, you should be able to see rooms there being created. My colleagues are helping me in this regard. So please click on the room, the virtual room that you want to join, the school that you want to join. The rooms will be created now. They will be opening shortly. As soon as that happens, please just join the room you want to join. If you are unsure how to do that, my colleagues also here will be assisting you and taking you into the rooms that you should be going into. Okay, label and more. My colleagues helping me in the background. Okay, you can open the rooms label. Okay, noted your message. Please join a breakout room. You will see at the bottom right of your screen, if you're using a laptop, at the bottom right, the second last button there. It's got 3 ellipses, the 3 dots, and just go to the breakout rooms, the 4 squares. If you click on those breakout rooms, you'll see a list of all the schools I was talking about: the School of Technology, School of Law, Business School Undergraduate, School of Public Management, School of Economics, School of Education, School of Entrepreneurship, School of Health, Postgraduate in Digital Marketing, Postgraduate Diploma in Project Management, MPA, as well as BPM. So just click join. Just click join and you'll find my colleagues waiting for you there. So don't delay, because they will be starting soon. So don't delay. You don't want to miss out on what they have to share with you. Once again, thank you so much. So as soon as the business of what's happening in your school is done, please do not come back to the main room. This is the end of the main room. There's no further activity going on here, no further presentations. Everything now remaining will be done within your schools, will be done within these different programs I've just mentioned. So please just go across, go into breakout rooms and join the room you want to join. I see people are moving quite quickly. Thank you so much. I see the rooms are filling up. In School of Technology, we have 17, School of Law, 21. So please do join as well. Don't be left out, because the schools won't be talking in this main room here. I will remain here, but I won't be talking anymore. Please just ask if you are struggling joining the room, because some of you may be using a cell phone, which may not have the configuration similar to the laptop. But please do say if you need help. We will take you to the room that you want. Okay, I see the numbers are climbing in the rooms. School of Entrepreneurship, there's only a few people at this stage. Please do go there if you want to join that school, or just to hear what the school has to say. Okay, I see people are moving slowly. Please do join. Go to the bottom right corner of this main screen here. For those who want to do paralegal programs, go to the law school and you will be assisted there. Okay. Thank you, Debo. Thank you, colleagues. Okay. Okay. To my colleagues who are also here, please just watch out the chats and assist. We don't want our guests to be lost here. We want them to go to his respective rooms. They want to go to breakout rooms. For some of you, it may be the second last button, or for others, it may be the third last button, but look out for breakout rooms and click on it. The 4 squares, like a window. Click on that, you'll see a list of those groups. I see Mohan. Thank you, Mayank. You are helping. Okay. Okay, Bali, I see you there. You don't want to miss out on the school of your choice. Please join. If you are not sure, please just ask on the chat. My colleagues are all watching. But quite a number of my colleagues here who are looking out for what you are asking and saying. So please do ask. I still have about 72 of you here. We should be moving to the rooms because I think we are missing out now. Presentations are starting in your schools. There's nothing new here that you will hear. We're just supporting you to go to the rooms that you are. Once again, thank you for taking our time this Saturday morning. It's been a pleasure.
Dr. Swansani?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Great.